Spiral from the Book of Saw. This is the newest film that has entered the Saw franchise. This stars Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock. This is the story about a copycat jigsaw who is out to get corrupt cops for their wrongdoings. And he's going to put them into traps and make them be punished and make them have to sacrifice certain things in order to survive. If you guys have seen the Saw franchise or any of the Saw films, you know about people getting put into the traps and because they're bad people or they make bad life decisions or they do something and now they have to sacrifice something in order to survive. It's live or die. It's going back to our animalistic nature. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I felt about Spiral. Did I love it? Did I hate it? I want to know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Spiral? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did it live up to the Saw expectation? I want to know. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and we're going to jump into this review of Spiral. Okay, so, Spiral. Look, okay, I love the Saw franchise. I've been rewatching all the Saw movies in order for this ranking, so that is coming this weekend. I will not let you down. That's coming. We'll include Spiral. I love the Saw franchise. I love watching these people go into these traps, be tortured. I mean, I'm not a sick mother, you know, effer. I'm not sick in the head or anything. It's just a cool because of Jigsaw and his way that he does certain things. I love how he's doing, like, the psychology element, the psychological horror element is so good in all the Saw films. Throw in the blood and gore, it's brilliant. This one, however, Spiral, it feels like a different sort of like Saw film while still holding the Saw name. Now, what I mean by that is, this isn't told in the same way as all the other Saw films. I feel like it's told in a different way. And I really enjoyed that aspect. Something different. I mean, they don't show you directly the traps. Like, so when you're watching Saw, you see the traps and you watch it unfold and then we see the cops come in afterwards. This is told in a different way than that. And I thought that was really refreshing and something different. But what really is really good about this film is I really enjoyed the story. There is a lot of story in this film and I thought that was really good. Some of the other films don't have too much story in them. This one did. And I enjoyed every moment. It really focuses on Chris Rock's character and his whole investigation on who is this copycat Jigsaw. And I really dug that whole crime, psychological thriller element of the investigation. Him trying to figure it out. Little pieces coming here and there. I thought that was really good and I was really invested. I like Chris Rock's character. I really enjoyed his character quite a lot, actually. I thought they gave us enough to grab onto and get attached to him and care about it. They give some backstory of certain things that happen, why certain cops are doing what they're doing, and I really enjoyed that. And that's what I did not expect too much out of this movie, but I'm so glad they did give us that. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. When we talk about the traps, some of the traps are brutal. They are brutal. While some of them, I mean, I thought this was going to be a bit more gory and bloody and gory, but it wasn't as much as I thought it would be. However, I think they did a right amount of it. Because you don't want to overkill it, because if you do overkill it, then sometimes it's kind of like, it gets a bit boring and repetitive, and you don't want to throw out every single trap in your book, do you? You want to hold some for some more sequels or something like that. But some of the traps in this are absolutely incredible. The first trap you see when it gets straight into it is bloody brutal, literally. Oh, then there's another scene as well that is just, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my god. Like, what? I try to picture myself in these situations and what would I do? And there was one in particular where I'm sitting there and I'm like, to be honest, this is one of the toughest things that you could do, because the psychological element of making the decision, do I sacrifice something in order to survive, or do I just kill myself right here, right now? and there's one particular trap that you will see that involves wax that is absolutely brutal. And I was sitting there and I was like, that would be one of the toughest decisions of your life. Like, to make it like that would be so hard. There's some interesting things, but I think what really takes it for me as well is the bloody twist. Now, if you guys know about the Saw franchise, you know there is a twist in basically every single film. This twist in this film was really good, and it was executed brilliantly. When I was watching it, it's a twist that you don't expect at all, and then when they go back and they show you all the little things, the little Easter eggs, the little clues and hints here and there, and you start to see them and they piece it together for you, and you're like, oh my god. Makes total sense, and it's rewarding. The twist is so rewarding, and that's what makes a great twist, is it feels earned, and this twist feels earned, and I completely, 100% understand why he's doing what he's doing, and it was brilliant. Is he as good as a villain as Jigsaw? No, I really like Jigsaw, and I thought his like motive and his whole ideology is great. This copycat, I still like quite a lot, and I understand why he's doing what he's doing, and that twist was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Some of the dialogue is a bit iffy here and there. There is a bit of overacting sometimes as well that I noticed. However, the comedy, I thought the comedy was top notch in this, and it was enough. Like, you don't, in these sort of films, you don't want to dilute it with the comedy. And I think they nailed that. They nailed the balance of comedy and horror and suspense and thrill matched with that comedy. And it was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. I laughed. I was entertained. I was gasping when the traps were on, and I was like, oh my freaking god. Oh. And like, you're sitting there on the edge of your seat. It was really, really good. And I think I really enjoy when they play the music. If you guys watch the Saw movies, and at the end of like when the twist and all that's revealed, and they play that Jigsaw theme song, it's just so good to hear that, and it was incredible when they played that. I thought some of the music was an interesting choice. I will say that some of the music used in this was interesting. However, you know, I can get away with it. While also the practical effects I thought were incredible as well. I thought the effects were really, really good in this, and I really enjoyed it. It's a good looking film as well. I thought it was gorgeous. So overall, I really enjoyed Spiral. But where will it rank in my Saw ranking? You have to wait until the weekend for that. That is going to come. But in the comments below, smash it down. Let me know. What do you think of Spiral? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or were you just mixed? Were you just like, yeah, it's just another Saw film? Not too much to it. I want to know. So let me know in the comments below so we can have a cool discussion about it. Also, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Click subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.